Okay, it's been like a week, exactly a week was when I last made a video. It's now Thursday the 8th of December. I think the last time I made one was the 1st of December. But I did want to make a video sooner, but I have been super busy. Phone Free Friday went well. I ended up like redoing all the plugs around my room, and I had to end up going on the bus by myself without my phone or earphones. And I didn't die. It wasn't very pleasant, but I didn't die. It's quite boring actually. I kind of just was like, and then some 80-something-year-old, whoever old he was, a proper wrinkle, whipped out some like the latest iPhone out of his pocket, and I was like, all right, grandpa, all right, you know what I mean? But today I'm back. We're going to do some painting. Well, first I need to sort out what I've got to paint, what colour, because there's a lot of stuff I need to paint. I've got a box over that box. Ignore the mess. That grey box needs painting. Oh, I also got, I don't know if you can see it, Game of Life. My mum bought it for me yesterday. Got no one to play it with, but I'm collecting all like the good board games, you know what I mean? Yeah, I managed to do my shelf. I think that was the last video I made. Yeah. I got a hammer and hammered the back onto it, so I still don't know what to put on it. But all in due course, all in due course. My shelf up there is almost completed. You can't really... Oh, no, no. Oh. My shelf is almost done. But yeah, I also got these things, which half of these, exactly half of them, we're going to paint. So it's like a tray full of... How will I show you this? I have like loads of little wooden things, so I've sorted it out. So the bottom half are the ones, so it's like a 6x6 grid. These three bottoms, I don't like any of these, but I've organised these, so them and them are going to be pink, you know, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. I think it's flipped on the camera. So they're going to be painted. I don't know how I'm going to, like, because I've got these, so I'm going to put like everything that is going to be red or pink per se. I know what I mean by red or pink or some variation of it. We do need a pink, don't we, actually? I do have an other, because I forgot that we have half the things going in pink in my decent paint, and half the things, do I have a pen? And half the things going in like red for like the other things you'll understand. So we've got pink now, we've got pink, red, and then just the colours of the rainbow, right up to purple. So we're not painting in here because this is my bedroom. We're going in to the living room. I also got a tennis racket the other day. And the tape is already coming off. So I need to get some, probably fix that actually. I need to get some like black electrical tape eventually though. I hate this desk. I want to get rid of this desk and put a wardrobe there because I just don't sit at it. I bought it thinking I was going to sit at it, but I don't. I think I've sat at it about twice since I've had it. This tape won't hold up forever. I'll put camera down so you can actually see what I'm doing. So I'm just, because it kept peeling. It was only cheap. Just something for me to play with, really. It'll do though, until I get some proper decent tape. So I've ordered a few things online. Yeah, that'll do for now. So I ordered a few things online, really, for Australia. I did an Etsy order where I got, don't know if I've got Etsy on my iPad, I don't think I do actually, but I should have my emails. Do I have Etsy? No, of course I don't have Etsy, but I have mail. I don't even have a mailbox. Well, I got, I can't even remember now. Well, I got 3 cards for my girlfriend off. I don't plan on ever making these videos public until I'm either in Australia or after Australia or whatever, because the stuff I'm making is, it's not really a present for her. She knows I'm making it, but I want it to be a surprise what it looks like, 'cause it's really funny. They're like little coupons. They're like, not like that, but they're like Alex time coupons and they're things like that. It's between me and her, but they're not dodgy. So I don't want her to see them. Not that she'll ever probably come across this, but the playlist I sent to her of our songs is under this account, so she may do, so I can't take any risks letting her see this. And so I got her 3 cards because I realised I'm spending Valentine's Day, her birthday and Easter all while I'm in Australia, from February 8th until April 13th, so like just over 2 months. So I know most people don't get Easter cards, but like I wanted any excuse to get her a card and call her my little bunny, you know what I mean? So like, I don't even think she realises, like, especially the Valentine's Day and the Easter thing. I think she knows what dates I'm going, but I think she probably forgot. But while I'm here, I'm sorry about your dog, Princess. I really am. And it was her dog's time on Tuesday. And she loved that dog so much. So I won't say the dog's name either because it's a very unique name for a dog. But I'm thinking of you, and I've been thinking of you all week. But yeah, so we've got them. We've got the box, and also we have some Mod Podging to do as well. I'm going to be doing all this on camera, but I'm going to do a time-lapse video. I'm not even going to do it on the same video. I'm going to, because the time-lapses is quicker. That's a picture of me and her. I'm going to put that on the video, can we? So, I don't know what to do with these hearts. I might paint them. I may. We've got these little letters that spell records, because this box is going to be for keeping records in for that thing. So these are going to be like red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, pink, or red, orange, yellow, green, blue. There'll be some colour. And so they need painting as well. These are like really cheap paints. I need to make all the colours out the rainbow using these, and they're very cheap for a reason, because they're really thin and they're going to be watered down. I've got some string, because that thing I made in Australia, the garland thing, ooh, I want to Mod Podge all these, so they're in there, as well as everything else. All my paint and my paintbrushes are in there as well. I also have, so my Mod Podge is in here as well. We may run out of Mod Podge, but that's, I'm not gonna worry. I also want to finish painting and then Mod Podge these as well. They're letters that spell out my name. They're going up on those shelves somewhere. I don't know where, but that's where they're going. And I finished the pink. They all need at least one more coat. Especially that. I haven't even finished painting that one. That's blue. That's white. So they need painting and Mod Podging. There's a picture of me and my girl. Let me cover my girlfriend's face. So I like everything's matching these frames. So they're all like this colour, this like pink rainbowy colour scheme. And I've got another one up there. You can't actually really see it. Yeah, it's fine. If I need to blur it in editing, I will. But it's the same. I've made one for her. That one, that is for her. That's like her birthday present. One of her birthday presents. I'm a bit poor, so I can't afford her much. Sorry, princess, but my present is me coming to you, really. So we've got some paints. I've got some pots in the kitchen to mix them, because this only comes to the primary colours, so we need like green, orange and purple as well. And I'm using my pink, my good pink as I call it. I do have that green. I could use those greens in there if I can really water them down, because they're quite good paints. So that's going in there. Put all the colours in there. So I'm just going to put it all in the basket and then carry it. Take that picture can go on my bed. The records thing can go back in there. I don't want these spilling, but I don't want to lose its order. We'll come back for them, because I don't want them spilling. I think that is it. Yeah, I got this. I went to visit my parents. I used to do a lot of painting when I lived there as well, and so I found this very dusty paintbrush, but it's really big, so like especially for this box it'll cover a massive area, and it's got a big handle on it, so we'll wash that. I don't really want to put it because it's like it's caked in dust, so we'll just, if it'll fit in my pocket, shove it in there. Oh yeah, back to what I was buying. So unplug you. So I've got a new phone now. I don't know if I told people. Did I have this new phone then? No, I was waiting for it to arrive. It didn't come on the Thursday, it didn't come on the Friday. I think it came on the Saturday. And so I set it up, and my other phone is here. I'm not getting rid of it until I've done my blog, because it's quite handy at the moment, because I usually type my blog on my phone because it's just easier. And it's easier for me to have two phones, one with my diary app open, because my diary app's still on this, with all my Australian journal, to be able to just look from one to the other quite easily. Like, it does cloud over to my other devices like my iPad, but just can't be bothered with that, you know what I mean? I've got this in my pocket because when I do the time lapse, I'm putting my headphones on and listening to music while I do it. No one will hear it. I'll probably do a voiceover and editing, because it's a time lapse that goes very quickly. because I do not have the space in my phone really. But yeah, I can see myself on a bigger screen now because I've got a new phone. So what we're going to do is we're going to take things in bit by bit. Okay. We're going to turn that off. Carry in these first. So we're going to... Should be warm in here because I've put the heat in. Oh yeah, we need to move the sofa back as well, so put that over there. Stand you up. Here should be fine. So we need to move the sofa backwards, and to do that we need to I'll just rinse on the brush there. So we need to pull it out. Why am I filming myself doing this? I don't have that on my foot. Let's move this. And then we just push it all back. I'm not going to have the room to do anything. I find it easier to work with my feet. So like pushing things like this works better for me. This is usually where I move my sofa to when I'm playing my Switch games. Like I've got the 2 boxing games. I've got the Ring Fit with the ring, and the new Switch Sports game, which is not as good as Wii Sports. That'll do. So now, put this here. So I've kind of created like a little area. We have a lot of room. You won't want me. A lot of room to work with. Okay. So now we're gonna take this in. Can I carry this with one hand? Can I put you in here? No, lay you down like that. This is a really unflat angle. Okay. So I think that's everything. I shall check. Okay, so that is everything. So you've got me boxes here. So because there's going to be a lot, I'll show you. Oh, I need scissors as well, actually. So this is the basket thing. So first we've got need to sort these out. Don't need that. These are actually sorted out, I think. So we've got lots and lots and lots of paper. So we have 6 piles of the actual coupons. These have all been hand drawn. I've got a lot of them. You'll see in the time lapse, but there's hundreds of them. I think in total there's nearly 200 coupons that I've drawn, and they are all hand drew. I can show you the backs. The backs have bled through. So that's fun. So we're gonna need, and then we've got the little icons and the circles. We don't need the icons today, but there's circles. Like there's some of the pages are just circles. Where do the circles start is the question. Okay, so we've got some pages of just pure circles, and then we've got some more little circles from scraps of paper on here. And then we've got these icons. All these pages are identical. They've all been hand drawn. You can tell from the backs. Some of the hearts I messed up on. But, so I didn't trace over them. But as you can tell from the back, I've gone over everything. I've drawn, highlined everything. So, but what we need is there's 2 circles on each page. So first we need to cut them out very neatly so we don't ruin, because I'm not painting the little icons, I'm painting the circles. A kind of contrasting colour to the colour that they're going to go on per this. So if it's a red coupon, I'm not going to put a red circle on the red coupon, and then the little icons are going on top of that kind of thing. So this is kind of where my sofa and this space will come in handy. Chuck all that stuff back there. So we've got the pink pile. So anything there is going to be pink. Everything here is going to be red, orange, yellow, green, blue and purple. So you can't really see, but I've got all the labels there, and in front of them I'm going to put all the colours, like so like everything that's going to be painted pink will go there, so that, because I paint things in batches, instead of like doing a bit pink, but I just get one colour ready, and do all the one colour first. I think that's how most efficient painters paint. I've got a towel, and here my painting towel, not that one. This one. Which we're going to lay down, but I'm going to start a time lapse before that. So you should be able to see everything I'm doing. And as far as where things are going to go to dry, I'll probably just lay them on the kitchen floor on a line, and by the time I finish that, the first one I put down will be dry, and I'll just keep swapping them out. And then once they're dry, I'll shove them somewhere. But yeah, so this is going to be a different video. Like, I'm going to put 2 videos together, and one's going to be like the actual iPhone time lapse, so it's going to go very quickly. But I just think it'll be quite satisfying to watch, you know what I mean? But yeah, so see you soon. Okay, so this is my time-lapse painting. I tried to make it slower, but I couldn't. What you saw me write down then was like what colour I want each coupon, each circle to be, because they're like little coupons, as I said, I think, at the start. But yeah, onto the blue, and then the purple doesn't look very purple. Don't know. Okay, so I'm finally done. I mean, I haven't done anything with any of the wooden bits yet. I haven't painted this yet, but that took longer than I thought. And it's took up my entire kitchen. Like, it goes right back there and like right down there. I realised very quickly that I can't get to the ones that are dry because I work from the back upwards until all of them are dry. The heater's on, so I'm just going to wait for them to dry. But I'm not doing any more painting today. That was the main thing I wanted to get done, was them. I'm going to clean all this up because it's an absolute mess. Those paints were a nightmare to work with. But I'm going to clean this up. I'll colour these things. Today I'm going to make some food. I'm absolutely starving. It's now, I mean, when did I start this? A long time ago. And it's now, where's my other phone? I'm using my other phone as like, it's 5:30 at night. I started this at like 2. I'm doing this for hours. What you saw me do in the time lapse was writing down what colour I wanted, like each circle to go on, which coupon, and the little words you see me writing, like they're going to be a different colour. And I needed to make sure that like 2 reds went together, and so it goes yellow, purple, green, orange, blue, red, green, yellow, blue, blue, red, orange, purple, orange, yellow, red, green, purple. So like no colours are the same. It makes sense to me. But I can only do so much painting in one day before I get like, what's it called, burnout. I'm trying to look after myself while still staying productive. Is that paint? The red paint I made was like so runny. I made it like, I don't know if you can see this, but it's pretty much red water. I mean, it worked, as you can tell, it worked, but it was just too runny. That green paint, it was literally like ripping my paper to shreds for no reason. I don't know. It must have something to do with the way I mixed all the paints together. It was weird. But we may have a few casualties that kind of like went a bit weird, but it's fine. But I'm freezing. I don't know why it is with paint, and it makes me so cold. But my head hurt from having my hair tied up all day because I wanted it tied up because I knew I'd be painting. I don't even know what's going on with this, but I don't even know. Is that bit even tied up? Yeah, well, it's tied up. I don't know. But I'm gonna just, like, these that you saw me use was for testing paint, and then I had like a pot of water to add to each thing because I wanted it quite running because I didn't want the lines to go underneath the paint. But I'm all painted out today. I really am. I'll get to work on colouring those things over there. I haven't had my advent calendars today. I've got 2 advent calendars. One's Peppa Pig, obviously. But yeah. I still need to do all this. All this stuff will get done tomorrow, probably. Which I obviously can't film because it's Phone Free Friday tomorrow. I need to get this uploaded. I need to eat, so it's not wise to do it today. If I don't do it tomorrow, because I don't really like painting without listening to anything because it does drive me up the wall, then it will be Saturday, which I don't think I'm doing anything now. Finally got my phone back. My phone's been up there recording this for hours. Yeah, I did make a time lapse of it. It's only 26 seconds long, so it goes super quickly, but in it you'll see I painted it all, and you saw me messing around with a piece of cardboard. That's what I was doing. But yeah, I think that was quite satisfying. So yeah, chill.